Retirement. What a cold, lonely, vacant thought. So many questions. So we seemingly stand alone in a cold, dark place. Have I saved enough? Did I structure and construct enough income to last all those years? Is the foundation solid? Who will I identify as now that I'm through with my career? Now that I can no longer say I'm a teacher, I'm a fireman, I'm a lawyer. Will I continue to be just a mirror of other people's opinions of me? How will my days be structured? How will my weeks be structured? Will they have meaning? Will they have purpose? Or will I just stay busy? All of these questions to be explored. Hi, I'm Todd, and I'm going to lead you on this journey. I'm going to be your moderator, your narrator, your tour guide on this site my channel that I'm calling Out of Darkness. I chose the title Out of Darkness because in many ways it is darkness as we plan towards and begin the process of retirement. Maybe some of you are already in retirement and still trying to figure it out. Because darkness is a point of uncertainty. It's a point of anxiety. You've lived in your house for 20 years, but yet when you wake up, you feel comfortable there, you feel safe there, you feel secure there. But when you wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning and the power's out, now all of a sudden you're scared in your own home. What's that noise? What's that creak? So the intent here is to explore what is a relatively new phenomenon in human history. In 1935, when the Social Security Act was signed, the average life expectancy in America was 60 years for a male and 64 years for a female. So they weren't even making it to 65. For males that were 21 years old at the time, only 54% were expected to reach the age of 65. And if they did, life expectancy from that point was a mere 13 years. In 1940, when the first checks went out, there was 9 million people receiving Social Security. Today, there's over 58 million getting ready to receive Social Security. And if you make it to age 65, the life expectancy is over 18 more years. So this is something that society has never really seen. Cultures have never really seen. And so this is what we'll be doing as we strive to get out of the darkness. And again, I chose out of darkness because out is an adverb. Out of darkness is an incomplete sentence. So when you look to complete the sentence, I stepped out of darkness into the light. It denotes action, movement. And that's how I intend to live my life, through action, movement, progression. And I hope you'll follow on this journey. And if you're seeing anything here that resonates with you, please hit the like and even the subscribe button. It's going to be an interesting journey. I don't have 1,000 answers. I'm not an expert in anything. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a psychoanalyst. But we'll be exploring aspects of the biology of aging, because I'm a trained biologist. We'll be exploring aspects of finances. We'll be exploring so many things. The psychology behind retirement and aging. And so those are all science's measurable things. And then there is the possible and the unknown. And so for that, we'll turn to philosophy, both Eastern and Western, and see where this will take us. This video is a little raw. It's a little simplistic, I'm sure you're all thinking. I'm working on getting better equipment. I just felt inspired to begin tonight. Have a better camera coming than just my cell phone. I'll get a good laptop, learn to do editing. Stuff that kind of scares me that I don't know, but it's stuff that I want to know. Nietzsche had what he called the will of stupidity. That is the desire to fail. I hope if you're watching this very first video, you'll say, oh my God, this isn't good. And maybe you'll still be with me in 3 months. You'll say, well, the boy's got a little skill. He'll get there. And over time I will. I'm ready to make the jump. I'm ready to take chances. I've been, the last few years I've been living a little bit of the unhappy hypocrite lifestyle. What do I mean by that? Well, for a long time I was a college instructor. And I used to tell my students, at some point during this semester you should feel uncomfortable. Because it is through the feeling of being uncomfortable that we learn skills, that we gain knowledge. You need to be uncomfortable in order to grow. And I've become too comfortable. And I'm ready to grow. So come along with me if you want. Love to have the company. Hey, send a message, say something in the comments below. Again, please feel free to like and subscribe. And I'll see you again. Hopefully not quite so dark.